Howdy, howdy, everyone. 1 second. Let me put on a little bit of music real quick as I finish up the squats. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope you guys are all doing good and well today. Uh, Small apologies for not putting up a schedule. I was feeling a little lazy, and I'm like, it's pretty much the same thing as last week, anyways. So who cares? I won't put a new one, but I will. I will for sure do one next week, or well, for this upcoming week. I won't be lazy 2 weeks in a row. Just maybe every other week. But hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome on, welcome on. I'm excited to be playing some more Expedition 33. 1 second. So we got the last, what is this, 5 left after this? 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oof. Hopefully the music wasn't too loud. Or isn't too loud. I have to check. Alright, this should be fine. But, oh my god. Ooh. So I just ate and I was like, alright, before stream, I was like, should I eat? I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. Like, nah, I'll be fine. That was not fine, but whatever, it's good for me. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. But yes, howdy, hello. Hope you guys are doing good and well. It's been a while. It's been since Sunday since I've seen you guys. So I hope you guys' weeks have been going fairly well. Saw you were drawing earlier today, Siulu. I was lurking in during your stream. It looks nice. I like the piece. I like the direction you've been going with your art lately. It's been really cool to see. I like the new style. I don't know if it's considered a new style, but I like the direction it's going. I like how it's turning out. But yes. Let's see. I don't think I have any channel updates of sorts. So I don't think I really have that much to get about. I don't really have any new stories. Didn't really do much since Sunday, aside from work. Oh, actually, no, it's still a roguelike. We'll figure it out. So on Sunday, there's a new event and a game I've been playing on my own free time. It's still a roguelike, but it recently just had a pretty big update, and I'm really enjoying it. And there's a lot of content to catch up on. So I'm thinking maybe this Sunday we take a small Brickerino, but I'll figure it out. There's a small chance that instead of Darkest Dungeon, that does switch to a different gacha game or gacha roguelike game, and we do that. But I'll figure out closer to Sunday to see how much I'm able to catch up on all the new content beforehand. But yeah, no, I don't think I have anything in terms of updates aside from that really for this week. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. Let me go ahead and launch. I did manage to, I hopefully did manage to fix my audio alerts. So hopefully those actually go through properly now. I think I fixed it. I won't know until something's triggered, but we'll burn that bridge when we get there. But for now, let's go ahead and switch to our game. Oh, actually, it's not. I mean, it's a small update, Arena. Part of the reason why I was a little late today was I did commission an artist for something, and I thought, because I saw that I had a message from them, I thought maybe it was already done and ready, and I could have showed you guys already right now, Aura today, oi. However, it was in fact to give me an update. Huh? Howdy. uh, oh no. Oh no, too many people. Howdy, guys. Welcome on. Howdy, Nini. Or Nene. Yeah, still pronouncing Nini. You said that before. Sorry. Welcome on. Hope you guys are all doing good and well. For those who don't know me, I'm Key. I'm a variety gamer. I like to play a variety of games from RPGs to roguelikes. Normally on the hardest difficulty. However, we're not doing that this time. That way I can actually progress. Because I'm not as good at parrying as I would like to be. But yeah, howdy, hello. We are starting a fresh run actually of Expedition. Just because last time I played, as you guys can see, was in June, and I literally don't remember anything. Search to dive from intense pain. Oh, no worries. Yeah, no, definitely take care of yourself, Nini. I know you've been talking about being in pain, and I was actually surprised in stream today that like you were going as well as you were and holding as strong as you were with how bad you said it was. But yeah, definitely take care of yourself. No worries. As for the rest of you guys, if you guys want to hang out for some Expedition 33, definitely feel free. So otherwise, I understand that your main streamer has now departed. So if you guys want to dip, you guys are obviously allowed to do so. But take care of yourselves. Get some food. Get some drinks. Do what you gotta do. But howdy, mochi. Welcome on. Welcome on. Um, but yeah, we are starting essentially fresh file. Um, we started over. We are just about to find Maelle, and that's where we're starting today. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. Alukoi, welcome back. Hope you're doing well, bud. I was able to catch a little bit of your stream today when Egg raided into you earlier today. But I was, it's quarterly reports days. It's like every 3 months on the quarter. Things get real rough at work, and I actually need to like lock in for once. And I become like Omega Giga Lurker, where like I just pretty much like watch the support, but I can't really like pay attention. Thank you.
Heron Fire underscore has become a loyal follower.
Hope you're doing good and well. Oh yeah, here's the. I don't know why it was. I forgot what it looked like. I thought it looked like something else. The mansion. But I do remember that the first time I came here, I had the graphics bug where all of this was actually shadowed and I couldn't see anything in the mansion.
Let's go.
So, this is actually my first time seeing it.
Someone lives here.
We are going to try to like full clear everything we can in this game as we go through it. So, some of the exploration parts might get a wee boring as I'm kind of like zigzagging through everything. That way I can make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, no, when I first watched this, I had no idea what the hell I was looking at. I couldn't see anything there. I also don't know what the inside of the mansion looks like, as I said, because I had the weird graphics bug. But this was also like the time where GPUs and CPUs are having a bunch of issues and were like bricking themselves based on which update you let yourself get. So I did not want to upgrade my graphics card out of fears of that.
This is...
Maelle!
Yeah, Gustavo, just start shouting. And obviously we got Lune. Alright, grab... Oh wow, the inside is fucking beautiful. Oh yeah. So I was gonna do this last time. I did look up on my old file, what skills I need to get. Yeah, there were quite a few. Yes, there were many rough GPU updates. It was kind of abysmal, to say the least. So I was like super scared to do pretty much anything, graphics card wise, for a long time. So as I said, like, I think that's part of why I ended up quitting, was because I kept running into more and more visual bug issues in this game, where entire zones and entire areas were just completely blacked out and you could not see anything. And I was like, that's not fun. I can't even enjoy the game this way. For anyone wondering on my stats, I'm not going to put anything in vitality or defense. I don't need them. We either die, reset, or we kill it. I'm going to parry, or we're going to lose. So we're going to go everything into speed, crit, and damage. One day I'll pick up and complete this game. It's a look. Oh, the soundtrack is amazing. Yes, it is. And I absolutely love the combat. I just don't remember what the hell's going on with it. I definitely feel like we want marking shots. I can't remember anything else. I remember on Lune. Was it Mayhem? Yeah, it was Mayhem is what we wanted. So we're gonna, yeah, beeline it to Mayhem, because I remember Mayhem being absolutely amazing, giga goated. We just need to get the right weapon that lets us get all the stains. Yeah, no, that's exactly why. I was like, I kept thinking about how I never finished the game. I'm like, I need to finish this. So I was like, I'll just restart, play it fresh. Progress all the way past the paintbrush guys. Played about 6 hours. Okay. Yeah, I think just barely into Act 2. I unlocked Monaco, um, and then or Monoko. I think his name's Monoko, not Monaco. I think Monaco is a city. Um, but we unlocked him, and I think I did like one zone past him, and then I stopped. So I have no idea about what the story is afterwards. I know Nini and a whole bunch of others have all played past and I think finished this game completely. I wasn't able to watch any of it because I did not want any spoilers. This is actually one of the few games I've been able to avoid pretty much every spoiler for. So I'm actually really excited to see the stuff myself. Oh my god. The trauma of end of Act 1. I did that on stream and I actually straight up ended stream. After that, I'm like, I could not. I was like actually about to cry. I'm like, I'm not gonna cry on stream. It's like, this is it, guys. We're done. We finished it out and then we pieced off. Pretty good. Yeah, it definitely won some awards, well-earned rewards. But howdy whittle, it is an amazing game. The people absolutely, the developers absolutely cooked at this. I do remember there was the puzzle in here. I did this puzzle literally in the dark. Because I was just randomly like going around the walls and I saw that I could hit X. And I was like, huh? Like, okay. So I actually don't know what it looks like to know where the puzzles are. And then I realized that's what I was spinning was those like little bull heads. Okay, I don't remember where else the stuff is. But I think it's just those three. I can't remember if there's more. There's one more. But where? At least I know what I'm looking for. But yeah, this is visually, I think is one of the most beautiful games I've seen in a hot second. Story-wise, I think the story they made for this game is just crazy, ridiculous, amazing. I can't believe how great it is. And if I remember correctly, I think the devs talked about how like this was their first game they ever created. Okay, this is the first game they ever created. And if I remember correctly, I think the devs also said they learned to code games or like how to make games based on like YouTube tutorials. It was like, yeah, first time making a game, and we just followed YouTube, and GG. It's like, bruh, are you fucking kidding me? The French. I love games even though I'm not a fan of turn-based. Yes, I was also not a mega fan of turn-based, but this game definitely, I think because of the parry system is what saved it for me. It made it really enjoyable for me.
We can do
Because it gave me something to do and utilize, even when it's not my quote-unquote turn. They literally hired through Reddit. Yeah, oh my god, that's even better. They're just like, you know, fuck it. Let's find some Reddit guys. Anyone, exactly. I'm so ass at the parry system. That's why I stopped. See, I only know how to parry based on an auto cue. So if you guys like can kind of obviously hear a little bit, like my audio balancing in this game is, I forget, they did it backwards with their settings buttons, which always throws me off. My audio settings are a little wonky. I love the soundtrack, but I need to be able to hear the audio cue. I actually cannot parry visually. The visual parry is off by like 2 or 3 frames, I think, for most attacks. I think there's only a couple attacks that the visual parry is spot on. But the audio parry is almost always, it's like a 98% correct. So I only know how to audio parry. I literally have to like look away from the screen because if I look at it, I will try to visually parry, which is always a mistake. But I also did my first playthrough on the hardest difficulty where it's parry or die. I had to learn to parry. Maelle. I always love how unserious the cutscenes become because I wear the like, silly, goofy outfits.
Are you real?
Yes. For better or for worse. Oh no, I forgot how dirty we are. Our baguette's covered in mud.
Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you.
I mean, we did, dude. We did. We had a small hiccup. Lune stopped us.
It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
Eh.
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here. With him. He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
I forget, did we actually get any from her?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nevrons.
I don't remember if I could see this cutscene when I first played, but it doesn't look familiar. Yeah, we're Maelle. Wait, what happened to the picture that was here? Alright, I don't think we can actually open anything else in the mansion yet.
How did you find me?
Through a lot of effort, honestly. Yeah, we need to give her... Do we have any free pictos to give her? Technically we do. And they still give stats, so we'll go ahead and give these. Just so she has some stats to go along. And then let's give her some... Lumina. We want dead energy and marking shots. And I'll have to get critical burn later.
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Second?
Do you know who left it?
Oh.
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
Now that we have Maelle, we're essentially gonna main her. She was and is like my favorite character in this entire game. Right? Give her her speed stats. Our methodology is we just go so many times before the enemies that they never get a chance to attack, and we win.
Again. We just trained earlier.
Oh, we're clean now. Why were we dirty in the cutscene?
Alright, alright. But this time I have backup.
Okay. Yeah, the Curator Tax Expedition. I was like, what is the jump button? Is it just saying again? Unfortunately, we don't have enough speed that we can just completely blast through. Now, we did get the mark off, so let's hit him with this. Yeah, and the little like quick time event also, in my opinion, really adds to this game to make it feel not as, I don't want to say useless, but it gives more to do, which I definitely appreciate. Come on. None of what I wanted happened. Unfortunate. We didn't set her on fire, or set him on fire. Yes, we have the stances. I think the game forces me to play a certain way initially with her.
Take cover!
Ooh. Oh, I almost messed that up. But I didn't. No, we'll go with the marking shot. I lied. Bump. Holy hell, Gustav's hitting. Applies burn. Oh, we need an ice.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I don't like that it forces us to fight a certain way initially. I guess Spark is good. Damn it. But he is on fire now. So easy peasy. We continue.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
He kind of reminds me of Charon from Hades. We just makes gurtual sounds the entire time. I forget, do I need to level up skills here? Look at that. Okay, more agile. She didn't level. But what was good on Maelle? It was... No, it wasn't these. Oh, yeah, it was Virtuoso, breaking rules. Okay, so I want to get this and this. That way I can start making my way over to the Flurry. Yeah. I think Momentum Strike was also a good one. I can't remember. But I know for sure, this one was one of the ones that was like really, really good that I loved on my own. Alright. Let's skedaddle. Let's get out of here. We gotta get Maelle her sword. That way she can be the broken character we want her to
Go to
be.
the manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the indigo tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
No problem. We also need to get the Gamba Picto. The greatest Pictos in the entire game.
Is that a Chestrel?
Stop that, you big hairy brush face.
Interesting.
Can't you see they're human? Neko's
He
a bit
already
dramatic,
name-dropped
but
Verso
if you're
this
nice,
early.
Neko will trade you lots of useful items for Chroma.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too. Are there more Gestrels like you? I'd love to meet them.
Oko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lune,
I know. Don't have time for detours.
yeah, we need to get to the paintress.
Except for one detour to get a sword.
There's another sea between here and the paintress.
Noko, as the best gestural merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Gestrels.
The Gestrels do remind me so much of the minions from the Despicable Me. The way they talk and interact. Alright, we need to fight him. Yes, fight. Fight. Oh, I forgot, you have to hold things. I'm out here tapping. I think we'll go Gustav, just because Maelle isn't as leveled up. doesn't do as much as I would like. I'll hydrate here in a second. Oh, okay, he just buffed up. Never mind. I can hydrate and stretch right now. Thank you for that, Huron. Alright, I don't want a marking shot. I need to save my AP. Yeah, it's like I was trying to look, like, no, immediately looked away from my monitor so I could hear the parry time. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, now we get, there we go, new pick though, which is good because now we can give this to wait, no, shit. Okay, we gotta do it again. I forgot buy is not the same button as fight, obviously. Forget, does he have a weak spot? Oh my god, we did not get lucky at all. We didn't set him on fire, we didn't do anything. Alright. Let's do this. There we go. A nice counter. Then we'll go Illuminate Assault. Damn it, that was early. Oh, no way. Oh, that was too early. That's fine. I did not mean to take that fight again anyways. I want to buy this. And then I have a couple of these. I think I'm fine. Nah, we'll buy them. And then we'll just buy these. Why not? Alright, cool. Everything purchased. Maelle. Screw Dodger. We're never gonna dodge. Exposing attack. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Alright, let's see. So if I remember correctly, I think last time we just barely came into this zone and then we called it there. So I've not explored this portion yet. We're just gonna do a quick run around, make sure there's nothing we miss before we progress onwards and upwards. Oh look, it's a manatee. Ah, there's just so many beautiful zones in this game. This one's absolutely beautiful. The I think the Red Forest is also like really nice visually. There's just so many great zones. All these fish, the living waters. All right, we have this. Just quickly grab these. It's not a silu, it's a manatee. They're sea cows.
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
Let's see.
Guess.
So you didn't just stay in the mansion.
Alright. Grab that item. Proceed. Okay.
Guess we found 68's boat.
There's a path through the boat.
There's a giant squid.
That anchor doesn't look man-made.
Yes? No? Giant eel? I don't know. That's interesting. Flies. First strike. Boom. Damn it. Alright, I think we'll just immediately go in with magic. That did not kill. Howdy, Dink. Welcome on. Hope we're doing good and well today, bud. Okay, so we need to start with this offensive switch. Unfortunately. Yeah. Up too early. Nice. It's a good amount of channel points. Oh my god. Can we burn him?
Parry it!
I'm not hearing that second cue, which is bad. Alright. Set him on fire. That will way up higher crits. It's already on fire. Do we do anything from here? Ooh, actually we can swift stride. I would just finish him off. We could probably pick up the heal on Gustav also if we wanted. That could be a good decision. That way we can just heal with that instead of healing with our tinctures and stuff like that. Howdy. Rylet? Reliet? I think that's how you pronounce it. Howdy. Welcome on. Hope we're doing good and well today, bud. I'm using this weapon. I'm using that. Oh, I got a weapon for her. I'm like, what weapon did I just get? Howdy. Welcome on. Alright. If I remember correctly, this game very much just doing fine. That's good. It very much just favors higher raw damage. So whichever is like your most upgraded weapon, you just switch over to that. Raw damage just scales better than anything else. Than trying to like scale off stats. Oh, it's like I heard an enemy. Oh yeah. No way. My blast didn't hit him, so I don't get first strike. Up. Alright, we blast that one. We blast that. Alright, he's on fire. No way the little one lives. That's fine. We'll kill it with Brune.
Chroma's flowing.
Okay. Have to get back to work. No worries. Have a good work. Thank you for the lurkies. Let me see what this is, Yui. Okay. This. Oh my god, one second. I'm like giga stupid right now. I'm like brain's freezing. I forget how. No, that's not the right one. Oh, yes. Yes, I am vaguely remember. How the hell do you mod people again? Mod. It's not letting me just autocomplete your name. I'm gonna crash out. Did I do it? There you go. And then do this. We have the dead energy, so we are able to get the extra bonus points for that. So we can absolutely spam some of these to soften them up. He's already on fire, so I have extra crits. But we have no stains. Yeah, no worries. I vaguely remember the username, which is why it took me a second when I saw it initially. Thank you, Yui. No, you're perfectly fine. That's when I first read the name. I was like, something feels odd. I feel like I recognize this, and that there was a connotation behind this name. I just could not remember from where, because I'm miserable with names. For better or for worse. But I definitely appreciate you you obviously remembered, and were able to help make sure that that was taken care of. Yeah. If I remember correctly, I think it was in Cypro's community, right? And then that like spread out to Clara and a whole bunch of others. I can't fully remember, but I do remember it was with people I know, or streamers I do know. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I'm remembering. Yes, 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 yes. So yeah, I do know that a lot of them do hang out here sometimes. So yes, definitely the right decision there to make sure that the majority and people that like I'm actually more friendly with are comfortable versus that situation. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. It's like there's a lot of people that I'm friends with or friendly with that I choose them over that. Damn it, he still lives with 1 HP. Alright, let's focus on this guy. 1 free kill. What? Like, how did he not die? Alright, and then we should be able to just finish off with this. He doesn't die.
Spill some ink.
That's fine. Maelle will take care of it. Yeah, I saw that you were DMing me, and I'm like, you wouldn't randomly DM me 3 times in a row if it wasn't important. And I was about to toggle over. Then you also, obviously, you message in chat. Is this...
Nice.
Yes, this was a jump puzzle. I can forge all the info. Just like it has been so bad. Oh. I was unaware it was that bad. Holy shit. I'm aware of some of the situation because I've seen some of the stuff. I did not realize it got that bad. Holy shit. Yeah. Very new to me. I did not get those fucking patch notes.
Perfect.
Damn. Oof. Oof. Yeah. Honestly, I've not seen in a hot second. This is my first time seeing them. I definitely understand. I forgot that was happening. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. I forgot how great that was. But yeah, no, definitely understandable. On the reaction if it's reached that bad. I do find it slightly comical that there was an already understanding of like what was about to happen. It's like you shouldn't know what's about to happen. Like that's when you know it's a problem. That's when you know you've obviously have goofed. But thank you, Yui. Just because I am kind of a gossipy little bitch, if you want to forward it, feel free to forward. Mostly because, again, like, I remember it being somewhat bad from what was shared before, but I did not realize it had reached that level of concerning. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think we do this now, and then we can go find his little balloon. Oh, okay, yeah. We have to jump puzzle. So I'm like, but we have that chain down there. It's like, yeah, that chain is in case I fail the jump puzzle and I have to redo it. Where do we go? Do we climb up here? No. Do I jump onto that? I just wonder I could jump up onto this one. I guess not. Yeah, like the short story sees hiring people to try. Oh. Ah. 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 I see, I see. So not even just a little bad. Bad. Bad.
Nice.
Okay, invisible wall. I'm just gonna make sure there's no loot down here. 'Cause I feel like the game devs would still put something down here to encourage you to drop down at least once. I guess not. They don't reward you for being bad. But damn.
It said something.
Oh, we got a weapon. I think that's for Lune. Yep, I'll take it. And then I'm just gonna do one last double check that I think this just leads back. And it isn't any quicker to go this way than it was to go back from Balloon Boy. No, okay. Yeah, it didn't matter which way I went. So we've gone to the right. We've done up there. I think that is a full clear. 'Cause I don't think there is anything over here for us. So yeah, now we go this way. But damn. Like, I've talked about this before, like with my friends, and it's like, it's a hot take for sure, but like, I don't understand people that have this much free time to do stuff like that and just be very weird online and stuff. Like, low key, I feel like we need to bring back bullying
It's forging something.
and make it like socially
So they
acceptable
have
again.
intelligence.
Not like to an extreme degree, but like minor bullying to try to like stem some of this behavior. Like the other day, I was sending a whole bunch of reels to one of my friends, because it was just like back to back reel of people talking shit, acting tough, and then getting punched in the mouth. No, exactly. And it's like, and then getting like absolutely like punched in the mouth. And I'm like, you know, we need to bring that back. Like, people are just too emboldened nowadays by like online anonymity to not get like socked in the mouth every now and then, to remind them, hey, say this shit in real life and there are consequences. Like, fuck around and find out, dude. Yeah, something like we just need a little bit of like IRL consequences brought back to realign people again. Know anything about the first part of that? The middle part, you received DM requests. Yeah. Like, I know. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I forgot that he's an enemy. I thought he was an ally. Like, I think it was I think it's Vixie. I know she's currently dealing with something like that. I've been seeing it on Twitter. She's been dealing with a lot of issues with an ex who's being like very stalkerish and has just caused like a harassment campaign, like him and a whole bunch of his like viewers and stuff like that. And it's just like, dude, why do you guys have this much energy to devote to something this nonsensical? Like, just drop it, move on. Who fucking cares? Like, it's like, why are you wasting so much of your real life energy and effort on this stuff? Especially when they're like dumping resources into like hiring other people or buying bots to do this stuff. It's like, the level of dedication to be fucking petty is ridiculous. It's not even like petty in a fun way. It's good Mike Tyson, almost everything, but Other wait, yes. it's such a real thing. Howdy, howdy, devil. Welcome on, welcome on. That's the kind of stuff that scares me. Also, why I would never use. Yeah. It's like, for better or for worse, I have the luxury of being a male, so it's like, I'm not gonna deal with this for the most part. Oh my god, it's a Choco! Howdy, Choco. Just popped in below, keep curious who that stalker is. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I can DM it to you if the name doesn't show anymore. Okay, I can drop the game volume a wee bit. No, it's not saying that it can't happen to me. It's just a matter of like, it's significantly less likely to happen to me because I am a dude and no one gives a shit about dudes. Let me send you their name real quick, Choco. That way you're kept most up to date. In case, just in case. Here we go. Bada boom. Yes, this person. By the way, actually, let me also just do this real quick. Bada boom. For those who don't know, Choco is another amazing streamer, amazing artist. She drew one of my latest art pieces that I showed off to you guys the other day. Absolutely giga cracked goated. She also plays a lot of horror games, just like Nene, and a whole bunch of story games, and RPGs, kind of like where winds meet. She's super cool. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Have a good food, Luna. But definitely go check out Choco. She's super fun. I love watching her in the morning. She's like one of my morning stream watchers that I enjoy listening to while I get my workday started. Always comfy, cozy, always a great time. She also does song covers and art, like I already mentioned. So definitely check her out. And she's also one of the streamers who inspired me to... Yeah, she is absolutely amazing. Exactly. You don't want Yui hunting you down. Bad things happen to people she catches. I think that was a mistake. Yeah, that was. Shit. Alright. Man, I'll definitely check out Choco. She is super cool, super amazing. Absolutely love her art. Gonna be trying to commission some more stuff from her soon, TM. Because I partially forgot what I wanted already, but I vaguely remember what it was supposed to be. But I would like to commission her again soon. Like, I feel like I remember what it was, but meh, street prop, I'll figure it out. I'll remember what I remember. Oof. Almost messed that up. I think there's a lot of men who get that sort of treatment too, but don't say anything because... Oh, yeah. I mean, there's also that. It's okay, you have time to jog your memory. Exactly. I do know that is a portion also, but I think it also comes down to... I think it's also mostly the guys who do a lot of the whatchamacallit? Like, a lot of the boyfriend experience stuff. The ones that do a lot of, like, the giga parasocial nonsense. You're like, oh, how's it going, chat? Oh, my God. You know, type nonsense, type shit. Nah, that's not me. That's not me by any means. You guys would be lucky to get me to say anything cringe. I'll fucking... Nah. I missed both of them, but it's okay. We still won. Alright, let's... Alright, exposing attack. We definitely need to put that on Gustav, because we do a lot of basic attacks on him. Ooh, I think we got a new weapon for Gustav, too. So we'll just quickly alter... Oh, yeah. Alter that right quick. And then... yeah, we'll swap off marking for... exposing. Swap. And then on the Lumina, we add marking shots. Let's we words things. We'll take off this one. I can't get critical burn yet. Anyways, damn. Garagro. Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah. I definitely agree with that sentiment. No, I am cringe. It's just not in the BFE way. I could never. I could never. All right, critical burn, perfect, and then Lune. Nah, she's fine. She's got everything she needs essentially. All right. Ooh, items.
This will be useful.
Yeah, no, I'm cringe in very different ways. Yeah, I don't want to go into listing all the different ways that I'm cringe, but I'm definitely cringe in my own way. Go ahead and rest. Why not? We're gonna go back anyways. Every couple levels, we'll do attributes. I find it annoying to do all at once, or to do every time I level up. All right, staggering attack. Ooh. All right, what can you listed them all? Oh, exactly. I'm not gonna bore you guys with how cringe I am. All right, shit. Oh, wait, exposing armor, exposing attack's actually kind of stupid. I don't need this. Staggering attack, however. Yeah, there we go. And then plus, like with my dog shit memory, I'd forget I said something and I'd say it like 3-4 times. Okay, so far, I don't know if I missed anything. I know there's like a big boss enemy
That will help.
somewhere close by that the game like recommends you don't fight immediately because like, oh, it's too tough, it's too scary. Fuck that. We fight it, we beat it with parries. Oh yeah. Nope. We might need to learn some new skills though on Maelle, so she has break. All right, let's break those. He's on fire. Yeah, big boy damage. We are currently stanceless. If switches to virtuoso, stance if the target is burning. Ooh, perfect. He is burning. So we want to be in virtuoso. I can't do that, so we'll ice lance him. That doesn't kill? Bruh. That's fine. We just do that. Finish him off. Yeah. Smack one around. Oh, I was like, where's Pierce? There's Pierce. Bomb. Big damage. All right.
Well, that will help.
Ooh. Oh my god, I forgot that, like, there's so many amazing Pictos in the very beginning of this game. Okay, SOS shell, who cares about that? We replace this with rewarding mark, because we need to get that on everyone also. That way when I proc their marks, we just get tons of AP. And we just have lots of AP cheese. Oh, that's where the boss is. I'm like, what the hell? That's where we came from. That's the one downside to this game. No map, no mini map. I really need a mini map, because I will get lost very easily and forget
Interesting.
if I've already been somewhere very easily. Have I been here? No, I've not been here. What's down here? Wait, is this the right way to go? I think this might be the right way to go. We'll hold off. Let's, okay. Red. Everything's fucking red. Let's go back to where I know I've been. Okay, we came from here. Yes. Then we went this way. We went that way. We got this. We went up here. We did not go up here. I lied. He would not know it. So I gotta remind him that he has a soothing. What the hell kind of nonsense lies? Don't lie to people like that, Choco. Alright, we got one burn over there. We got a mark over there. Oh, that's a giga lie if I ever heard one. Yeah, let's take care of him. We can switch to this stance already. Beautiful. Yeah. We go for the finisher here. And boom. Boom. There we go. Alright, we need to get some crits soon. Alright, Lumina. Because, like, half the time, depending on, like, what I'm doing and what game I'm playing, there is no way I could be considered calm and soothing. I'm borderline fucking feral dog. The way I'll start laughing at some shit, it'd just be very unhinged at all times. No way, Jose, could I be considered soothing. Okay, I genuinely can't remember where we need to go. I know I'm going to explore all of it, so let's go down here first, and then we'll go to the notes. Okay. Babomba. Oh, okay, we have a little puzzle. And we have lots of enemies. I don't see. Okay, we can climb up here. Oh, I'm remembering. It's coming back to me. Okay.
Well, that will help.
We have this Lumina. Oh. Alright, now, okay. I thought this was another jump puzzle, but the fact that it did not automatically grab it tells me that it does not matter. Let's see. So we'll jump back down to here. There's one. Normally those also make a sound, an audio cue. There's another one. So, nah. First strike. Oh. It's... Alright, let's break that real quick. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Shit. Alright. We'll focus on one.
Storm is coming.
We need to build up these. What a rat. Okay, so I guess spreading out damage is just gonna be a waste of time. Maybe not. Okay, he is on fire. So we can go Virtuoso stance. So now we do more damage. Yeah, we'll focus on him. Alright, yeah. This will be our... No! That's not what I wanted. I was too quick to spam my ability. Yeah. Wait, I think you should die to burn. Or he dies like that. Beautiful. This one is on fire, so we'll focus on him next. Electrify consumes fire and generate light. We need to generate fire. Immolation?
Feel the burn.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Huh. Well, I messed up all of that. Oh, because she was stunned, she couldn't jump. I see. We'll do that. He's dead. Can't do anything there. I'll break that. Bump. Okay. This time for sure. Okay, we got part of it. They're on fire. We'll switch back to Virtuose. Wow, really just not doing a lot of damage, are we? Alright, let's mark. That way we can just finish off. Boom. Easy peasy. There we go. Now I have augmented aim. That way, Gustav. Oh, that's 3. Okay. We swapped those. That's going to be a little bit more important for now. We'll do that. Yeah, that's fine. I just saw it. There. Not too far. Bump.
Great.
Revive Tinks. Sure. Not really necessary. But I think that's all the loot over here. So now we can return. Right? No? That's wrong. Where did I come from? Oh, I came from over there. Yeah, no minimap is very bad. I think that's like my only, but my biggest critique with this game is no minimap. I need to be able to see where I'm going or track where I've been. Oh yeah, Lily, welcome on, welcome on. Hope you're doing good and well today.
It's a miracle any of us survived.
I don't want to talk over this, so I'm gonna shush for a second.
And flown from wave to wave. We lost the moon and the stars, condemned to a never-ending darkness of punishing rain and raging clouds. The paintress sent a storm to overcome us, but it is we who have overcome the storm. After surviving that, crushing those Nevrons was almost an afterthought. Strength and resilience, it's how we survived that storm, and it's how we grabbed victory. It wasn't even a battle. It was an ink bath.
Ink
We
bath.
squeezed those Nevs dry. But this new one looks tougher than the others.
Oh. No worries, no worries. Always appreciate the lurkers. No need to feel forced to talk to me.
I don't like this.
But I'm glad you're doing good and well. But yeah, the whip you showed me looks very good. Looks very good. I'll commentate more
Avoid those at all costs.
with like 250 characters plus response later. I don't think there was anything over here. Yeah. The game literally refuses to let you jump off. So that's one way to test if I can go over there. Water. I was like, what the hell is that sound? I think... yeah, right here. Oh, is this a mime? Yeah, it is one of these fucking freaks. It's okay. We'll beat his ass. On principle. It's unfortunate. Friend said it was really good and wants to make it their fun. Ooh, nice. I think that's like one of the biggest type of compliments you could get. Yeah, we'll just do this. We just get into a stance. And that's awesome. I'm happy for you. Bum. I know this fully matters. We need to wait for him to attack because we need to break him. Bum. There we go, finally. There we go. Built a hella break right there. Let's build up some overcharge. That way we're ready for that. Swap to Virtuoso. Looney's kind of useless in fights against the Mime. Not really a lot she can do. Can I break him? I think we can break him. Let's try.
For those who come after.
Bomb. Okay, yeah, that was enough to break. Nice. So now we can actually deal some damage. There we go. Big boy damage coming in. Spells. Up, that was way too early. We'll generate a fire. Boom. Easy. Easy peasy. Oh, we just got a haircut. I thought this would give me baguette also.
Nice.
But staggering attack is now completed. Alright, this is correct. Is this the enemy I was thinking of? Yes, this was. Alright, let's go find a flag real quick. Level up. There it is. So I knew there was a flag nearby. Hey, chill. Chill, bud. We'll upgrade our abilities. Yep. 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 All speed. And then we'll get some crits in a little bit. Let's learn some skills. Gustav. We can, yeah. Oh, I forgot we need to get this. Then we wait. We have that. Thermal transfer. I think her lightning skills are really cool, so we'll hold off. Cause I also want elemental trick. But I know that's also really powerful. Yeah, we need to get this. We need to get that next. And then I want to change their skill order. I don't like the current skill order setup. How do I just clear? Is there not a clear? Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. So, first and foremost, I want Pierce there. Switches to Virtual Stance if, yep. And then the Flurry. Then over here, we'll take this, Spark, and Guard Up. Gustav. That's fine. That's fine, honestly. Alright. So now we have two people that can break, which is going to be very important for this enemy. Because he will eat someone, and you need to be able to break him to have him spit him back out. And he gives us a really good weapon, if I remember correctly. Bum. Is he on fire? 1 second. Is he on fire? No. That's really unfortunate. If we are in that stance... Alright, so yeah, switch to this. Lune has to immediately start generating. Bump. Slow him down just a smidge. Oh, he's gonna eat Maelle. That's really unfortunate, to say the least. I should probably stop doing that, actually. Because we're gonna need, yeah, we're gonna need Gustav to actually do some breaks. He's gonna need his AP. Set him on fire to get some crit.
I'm ready. Lune, watch out.
Boom. Oh, look at that. Look at that break. Yeah, let's get Illuminator Assault. Yeah, we're ready for the charge. We still have a little bit on the break bar. So can't do anything there yet. So electrify. All right, yeah. Now he's ready. Oh, we need one more AP. Unfortunate. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We can hit with Mayhem. Edge, which also can break.
Prepare to meet your
Boom. Boom. Big damage. And we get Maelle back. How do I want to do this? We'll just mark. We'll just mark for Lune or Maelle. He is on fire, so we can actually immediately switch to this ability. Go straight into Virtuose. We have no stains. Unfortunately, we gotta do this. You know what? Fuck it. That wasn't very good. But maybe we can finish off with Pierce. Maybe if I don't mess up the quick time event. But this should be enough. It's not. I lied. There we go. I was like, oh no. Yes, counterattack damage. That's why we wanted this. Augmented aim, marking shot, burning shots. Burning shot can sawed off. We want counter. And then over here. There's just so many good things. Howdy, howdy, King. Welcome on, welcome on. Thank you for the hydrate. And the stretch. Oh my god, you're making me work out too. Alright, let me go take care of those real quick before we get into anything more. Full health check. Oh, you're gonna make my knees crack. I've already done that so many times. At the bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, the push-ups aren't a big deal. It's the squats that kill me every time. I get my old man knees crack. And then later on, when I try to go down the stairs, I'm gonna fall down them essentially. So legs are gonna give up on me. Well, at least I know I'm not gonna want to run after stream. My legs would be way too dead to do that. Alright. 10 left. Will Keith fall down the stairs? Probably. Oh, you did it again. Give me 1 second so I can set up the gamba for that. More ethical than the current gambling going on? Well, yeah. It's like I'm a gamba addict. It's like, but I don't do this prediction market stuff because Jesus, dude, those are actually crazy. What's been going on with those? All right. do that. Dude, yeah, like there's just so many aspects of like the prediction market, especially with the ones that are like predictions on the military stuff. It's like, dude, this is so unbelievably giga rigged. Like, like, what was it? The one thing recently where it was like, there was like 18,000, not 18,000. There was like 5 or 6 accounts that were created like 24 hours right before some like major news happens, and then coincidentally they all made like millions of dollars. They've only been open, the account's only been open for like 24 hours. Like, wow, crazy, first gamba shot luck, bruh. Yeah, and there's no punishments that are gonna happen. Oh, 100%. It's so disappointing. It's so unbelievably disappointing. Just the sheer what would be the best way to describe it? The sheer just gross. It's just gross, honestly. Mostly because like I feel like the worst part about it is the insult to our intelligence. Like they think we're too stupid to realize that it's fucking rigged. Still wild to me. People still buy Bitcoin. Yeah, people who keep buying that stuff, thinking that nah, I'm different. I'm above the crowd. It's like, dude, you're in no better position. You're in a worse position. But like, they're just unga bungas. I know I know they're being proven right, and that's the worst part. That's honestly the worst part. Is like they can't keep getting away with it. Like Jesse said from Breaking Bad, it's ridiculous. They should not be allowed this level of just reckless abandon, manipulation, and zero consequences, zero accountability. I came back to, they're just unga bungas. Yeah. Welcome back, Mochi. Hope you're doing good and well. We were talking about prediction markets and how they're oh so rigged. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the correct direction. It's funny that it feels like you have a better chance of making money from a casino compared to it's more fair to make money in a casino. It is as wonky as it sounds, it is more ethical to make money in a casino. Exactly. It's what have we come to where gambling, we have to think about like the actual ethics around gambling. Very disappointing if you ask me. How much AP do I need? I need 1. So I'll do 3 attacks. It's ironic, isn't it? It's like, what's the thing? It's like, I forget the saying, but there's like some type of saying that I remember hearing recently, or it's talking about how like, funnily enough, the most honest and like straight-laced ways to do crime is with other criminals or some shit like that, because like they like any well-respected like criminal, specifically like in organized fashions, like they hold themselves to like a standard or like a set of ethics and code, as compared to like casual everyday like crime doers who don't give a shit and will just do whatever they want. It's like, why is that a thing? Why is that reality that there was like ethical criminals and non-ethical criminals, and there's such a big difference between them? It's so funny to me that can be a thing.
Take them down.
Yeah, it really just is that. It's just the understanding of the importance of working together. Which is, again, ridiculous. That is something you have to think about, or that is, you know, kind of unspoken with criminals. It's like, man, are you a trustworthy, honorable criminal? Yes or no? It's like, bruh, like, they're criminals. But the fact is, some of them are just better. Some criminals you just trust more than others. All right, gain powerful for gain powerful for 1 turn on base attack. We'll drop staggering for what's that new one we just picked up? Versatile. Yeah. Those are my favorite villains in fiction, are ones with strong. Yes, pure evil is very boring. When it comes to like characters in shows, anime, manga, whatever you name it, I think pure evil villains are some of the most boring ones ever. Just because it's like, ha ha ha, I just do this just cause there's literally zero reason, there's zero logic, and it's like, it's boring in like literature, but like the idea of like evil just for evil is like one of the scariest things in the world, in my opinion, to me anyways, because it's like they don't care to win or lose. Like their only objective is chaos destruction. It's like, that's terrifying. Versus, you know, ones with like some type of code or some type of like honor system or whatever. It's like, oh, okay, I can understand or like predict what's gonna happen here. Like, but you can't predict like actual just evil for evil. Deathstroke's Wilson, since he was a code or extended a contract. You know, exactly. It's like that's cool, in my opinion, in its own weird way. It's like I admire, not admire, I think that's a very poor choice of word. I respect those types of villains when they're written like that, where it's like, yes, I'm a bad guy, but like, I'm not, you know, fucking heartless. Like, I have a line. It's like, I feel like the same is true though for like heroes. I feel like heroes like Superman are just boring to me. I don't like the I do good just for all good, you know, fully altruistic just cause I can't lose, blah 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 bullshit. I very much prefer anti-heroes. My favorite being the Punisher, because it's like he does good, but not in a strict definition of good. And I very much prefer that. I don't disagree that he can be interesting in the animated shows, but in my opinion, it's very rarely. And I think it's because like I find the concept of like the character is written to never lose, and he can't lose, so it's boring to me. It's like, what is the point of this character then? Like, everything is just gonna be a moral dilemma, and it's like, I don't know, to me, I get bored of that eventually. Like, I find Batman way more interesting just because all of his villains are like something about psychological, this and that, reflections of himself, which I think is just really interesting and cool to me. It also makes it feel a lot more engaging that his villains have, you know, some weird quirk that like makes them very humanistic. And it isn't always just a battle of wits or, you know, morality, but it can be a battle of like just sheer endurance and strength. Superman is more about his fights to maintain his humanity. Yeah. I don't disagree. I don't know. Personally, I find that a wee boring. Just because like there's only so many, I feel like there's only so many times you can write, oh man, I'm really struggling to not just destroy everything casually. But that's just me. So that's top of boys. Howdy, howdy, Heat. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope you're doing good and well. And doesn't focus on, yeah. Dude, yeah, like, The Boys, in my opinion, is the best example of, like, why I find Superman boring. It's like where Homelander, I don't think he's a great character by any means, but, like, that's just what Superman seems to me. It's like, oh no, I can just win if I choose to win. It's like, okay, I guess. It's like, that's not very fun. That's not very interesting to me. And it's like, I remember when I first watched The Boys, I enjoy the show enough to watch, but like I don't care to fully keep up with it, and I haven't for like I think a couple seasons, because it very much quickly reached a point of just for shock factor and shock value. And before, like every season, every episode was just like, how can we be more shocking? How can we just be more gratuitous? How can we just be more gory? I was just like, it was interesting. And then it quickly wasn't, because it just became, how can we just be worse? How can we just do something more fucked up? How can we just be more weird? It's like, that's not fun. Right? Exactly. It's just shit storytelling, in my opinion. Shit writing. I did that in the wrong order. What does it mean in most versions of Superman? He has no weakness. Exactly. It. Regardless, though, even if you have kryptonite and you quote unquote beat him with it, yippee yahoo! You leave him out in the sun to suntan for a little bit. He's back. He's like, all right, cool, as if nothing ever happens. He doesn't care. Like it doesn't matter. Yeah, his weakness is his humanity, technically, because kryptonite only weakens him so much, and depends what color kryptonite you use on him, because some of them just make him, you know, make his, like, ears tickle, or some dumb shit. Bleh. Bleh. But again, even if you beat him, you don't beat him, he's just gonna revive in the sun. Fucking 20-minute spawn time. Well, yeah, because, like, it would require Superman to be, like, too talky in the movies. And a lot of the people who watch Superman are legit are more unga boonga zug zug. I want to watch him punch things really hard and win. It's like, bruh. It's like a fucking zug zug. Disappointment. Like, if I had no humanity, I never let anyone get close enough to be a threat. Kryptonite, red suns. No, exactly. Like, me and my friend were actually clowning on Superman the other day. I forget which movie it was. I think it's the one with Henry Cavill, where it's like, it makes zero sense whatsoever that he let his dad die in the tornado. It's like, Superman literally could just sneeze, fart, you know, huck a loogie at it. Like, he could do anything he wanted to that tornado and instantly stop it. He could literally just casually, like, speed walk over and save his dad. There was literally zero reason his dad had to die in that tornado. It makes no logical sense, aside from the fact that they had to write it that way. And again, like, that's part of why I don't like Superman, is like the writing for it does not make sense, because it's like he can just overcome literally everything with raw stats. I don't have enough fingers to count how much they dropped. Yeah. Because this isn't the Spider-Verse. There's no canon events. I just wanted a power fantasy. That's why I went back to Prototype. Prototype's so great for that reason. Exactly. But it's like, I understand where you're coming from, Heat. And to me, I just find that just so lame still. Because, like, it's just forced to happen because it has to happen. No, Saitama's different, though. Like, Saitama's a lot of fun, but he's also a gag character. And, like, he's constantly upset at how strong he is. Where Superman isn't upset. He's not like, oh, man, I'm super powerful, blah, 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 blah. Like, damn, this really sucks. Like, Saitama's like, I want a challenge. I can't find a challenge. And he doesn't save everyone. He actively will ignore things if it's not convenient for him or right next to him. If he doesn't see it, he ignores it. And then when he does save people, he's not like, oh, I'm going to make sure there's no damage. He's like, I'm going to punch the meteor. Well, I did it. I saved the city. As it fucking destroys the city with the shards of the meteor. Like, Saitama's great. He's a fantastic. That had to die so that Superman didn't reveal they did it. That's... But again, he can move so fast, he could just change it to his suit, which still shows his fucking face. And they're like, nah, must be someone else. His whole secret identity in the fucking like comics and everything makes zero sense too. It's like, he put on literally just glasses, and like, oh, must be someone else. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I told you that in series where they just go such, yeah. But that's the thing though. It's like Saitama. I agree. Saitama doesn't lose per se. Ever either, and even like in the manga, but like the way it shows him fighting, it's not like he's like winning single-handedly, and you know it is never a challenge whatsoever. Like even in his one fight with Garyu, like that was a really intense, fun fight to watch, to read, because it wasn't clean cut. It wasn't super easy. It's like Saitama still won in the end, but he had to put in a lot of work, and Garyu was like kind of getting the best of him, and that's what Saitama has like constantly deal with. It's like, oh shit, it's like people can outsmart me. People literally can be faster than me. It's just a matter of like, I just do things in a very sloppy, haphazard way.
You can use that.
But again, he also isn't a perfect hero, and he doesn't, nothing about Saitama is written for him to be a perfect hero. He's never self-described as a perfect hero, where Superman is self-described and described by others, and all of his lore has him to be like the perfect hero that can do anything. It's so funny that they wrote the glasses are hypnotized. Really? That's why? I did not know that was the bullshit reasoning behind it. Is he's manipulated their mind. Did the series focus on other heroes? Exactly. And that's the other thing. It's like in One Punch Man, we focus on the other heroes doing shit also in their own way, in a way that makes sense with their limitations. So whenever we do cut back to Saitama, it's like, oh, okay. Like now things are just going to be a little more silly goofy. I can't believe people actually seriously try to power scale Saitama. Well, he's a gag character. Like, I know I watched some power scalers that have tried that, and it's just so silly. Yeah, Bobo versus Goku. Well, that's the thing. It's like, you can't really scale gag characters with non-gag characters. Oh, I forgot. I was looking at the Wispies, which was wrong. Because I do love that Saitama isn't constantly... Exactly. But it has Goku... Technically, yes, Goku is saving everyone all the time, but it isn't always Goku. Sometimes it is Vegeta, or it's a combination of the two. But it's normally like his main squad. Yeah. And the series treats the other supposed heroes. Yeah. Well, not all the other heroes are just jerks, which is also what I like about them. Is that it does show some nuance between them, like how Tatsumaki is really powerful, but she's also kind of a bratty bitch. But it's not because she herself is a bitch, but because of like her backstory. It's like there's a little bit of nuance with like the other heroes that shows that they're all not just catty or whatever. Like I think one of my favorite ones is King, where he's literally the weakest person alive, and it's proven that Saitama was the reason why everything worked out for him. Was he was the one that saved King every single time, but King was the only one that stayed around in the aftermath, and because of that, he was considered the strongest. So I love that about him. I'm sorry, the anime to be a Hero X. I've heard great. Oh, I've not seen that one. Dragon Ball, the power keeps going up. Yeah, the power ceiling in Dragon Ball feels very weird because they can't ever go down. It has to constantly go up. They essentially need to nerf the character. Like Moomin Rider. I think Moomin Rider is a great hero in One Punch Man, not because he himself is powerful, because by no means is he powerful, but just the sheer fact that like he's like, I'm gonna do what I can as the most basic as human to do what I can within my power. I think the power scaling system and the hero rank system in One Punch Man is really interesting. Oof. Since technically in Super, Goku should be close to beating Beerus. They'd be close to Cloud Destruction. Yeah. But again, it comes down to like the weirdness with how they have to handle power scaling. It's always so wonky. Let's actually revive. Oh, well, that revive did nothing. Oh, I missed the last one. Yeah, One Punch Man does an amazing job, for sure. Yeah, I feel like I do remember him saying that he didn't like that he added that because it became something that kind of shackled him in his storytelling and what he could do. Because then he had to make everything make sense and had to like pit everyone against one another. Not necessarily pit everyone against one another, but he had to keep things somewhat consistent. When he was like, no, this is supposed to be silly goofy from the get-go.
Let's spill some ink.
It's hard. Yeah, when everything keeps going up, it just... And you have to keep writing, like, new bullshit powers to be like, oh, well, this new bullshit power is what keeps things, you know, in scale and why Goku and them aren't, you know, at the top still. Dark Center Parser. Because you're super EV doesn't mean... Yeah. I feel like I've talked about this before. It's like, I personally don't like Hunter x Hunter. But that has mostly to do with, like, I just couldn't really get behind the art style. To me, it just wasn't really my thing. It was just like how I can't get into One Piece personally. However, I started watching the One Piece live action. That actually kind of slaps. I love the One Piece live action. I'm really enjoying it. But like One Piece normal? Nah. I can't do One Piece normal. That shit's so ass to me. But the live action? Kind of slaps. I'm all for it. If the target is burning, the target is not burning. I need to set him on fire. Oh, that's why it looks like that. Yeah, I think my other issue with One Piece is like I can't stand that it feels like there's too many characters. There's way too many characters for me to try to keep you know, in line in my head. When they're each named something silly, stupid, and it's like, all right, we have a cast of like 25 people that aren't always going to be here all at once. We're going to shift them in and out, in and out, in and out for X, Y, and Z reasons. It's like, dude, stop that. Like, no. Don't do that. Not for me. Not for me. And we refuse to let others do it because he is a story writer that includes details of... Yeah, I did hear about that like, he does do some storytelling in the world building that's supposed to, like, kind of not give spoilers per se, but, like, reveal certain, like, secrets of, like, the overall arching story. And it's like, that's cool and all, but at the same time, I'm like, no. I don't want to read 10,000 chapters for the hopes of it being good eventually. Just not for me. But I fully respect his desire to want to control the full story if he has these like grandiose plans for it. Fully respect that, but just shmeh. Damn it, missed the last one. Honestly, the current are so interesting. There's a lot of political drama mixed with mafia fighting. There's good issues. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I am the type of person that's like, I have dropped a lot of animes to read the manga when the anime has way too much filler and way too many episodes. One Piece falls into that weird category of, I tried reading the manga and I'm like, this is even worse. I can't do this. It's just as long, if not longer. I just can't get myself to read it. It feels like way too much of an investment for not enough of a payoff. And I've dropped many a manga for that.
This will be useful.
What did I pick up? Ooh, shmeh. One Piece anime as of late before they started doing seasons. Yeah. Which again, when I tried watching One Piece when it was, you know, I was a kid and first it was coming out, I was like, oh, this could be really cool. And I was like, nope. Too much filler. Even as a kid, I'm like, there's too much filler for me. It's why, like, even when I was watching Naruto when it first came out, I absolutely loved it. And then it reached the point where the anime had too much filler. I'm like, cool, I'm going to go manga only. And I stopped watching the anime altogether. And then I would only watch the anime for fights. Because I'm like, I would just read the manga. I don't need to watch the anime. If it's going to be 90% filler at a certain point. Because I know Shippuden had that issue where there was a big trek where it was like 4 or 5 arcs of filler back to back to back. And I'm like, dude, no, we're literally about to go into like start the Great Ninja War. Jump into the Great Ninja War. And it just would not. Yeah. No, exactly. And that's, I do remember that's what happened with One Piece. And that's why, again, for me, I was like, no, not for me. Miss me with that shit. I'm not about it. Fun One Piece fact: the creator had planned for Crocodile to be kind of one of the final bosses. There was no Big Mom, white beard, light beard. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like I have no idea about most of the characters in One Piece. I know Luffy, I know Nami, I know Zoro, I know Sanji, and the dude with the slingshot. I know him too. I don't remember his name, but I know him. Actually, we just met him in the live action, so I should know his name, but I don't. Usopp, that's his name. Yeah, fuck him. But that does make a lot of sense why the live action would do better when they already know kind of like what direction to take it. Oh my god, it's Sophie. Good. Those are, in my opinion, like the best characters. Well, it's because they're the only ones I can recognize.
It only attacks when...
It's coming.
As I said, they seem to have dropped Robin. Be really intelligent, strategic, along with Nami. Ah, interesting. Was I not supposed to jump those? Well, we're almost dead. It's like I feel like I remember seeing Robin as a character, but like I could not honestly remember anything else about her. Or fiercely intelligent characters. I see. That's kind of upsetting that they would just kind of do important characters bad, dirty like that.
Not looking good.
Boom. We might need to break this guy. Let's build these up.
Finesse and grace.
Now I hit with spark.
Blades. On me.
Boom. They also removed their organs to give them impossible torso shape. Oh. I do know about that. Like, it's very wonky. I forget the importance of breaking these. I'll break out the blue ones first.
Let's spill some ink.
I feel like these are bad if I keep them up, so we're just gonna break them all. Luckily, I heard live action is doing Nami well. They're writing her as an extra strong smoker. Yes, she is not toxic or super annoying. I really think the way they're doing the characters, without knowing what they are fully like in the anime or in the manga, I think they're doing an absolutely fantastic job with the live action. The lines are kind of cringy, but the fact that like they're all hard committing to the bit, I think really sells it. It's really doing wonders for the live action. And I think the actors that they picked for it, fantastic job. I did it too early. It's like that early in One Piece as well. She was strong. I see, I see. Shmei. We'll save our AP.
Finesse and grace.
Now let's switch over to Virtuose. Alright, flowers regenerated. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bump.
Finesse and
Hit him with the pierce. Bump. And then we can break him. Damn it. I'm missing those parries. Like her initial story was she dedicated her life to becoming, even having her hometown hate her just so she could work and gather money to say yes, yes, yes. Yeah. I know that there's like a music video that I like to watch every now and then, anime music video, where it's about that scene. And it's like, I don't disagree that I think One Piece at times, from like the little bits and clips that I've gotten, does have really good like story moments and story beats for sure. 10,000%. It's just a matter of does it consistently hold my fancy? And outside of like those like really cool arcs and like those really small moments, it just doesn't for me. It finds a way to fall flat every time. Oof. I think we just need to burn it down. Yeah. And I think it's because Oida wants to tell such a grand story. He's trying to do too much. And I think it's really affecting his ability. That's not what I meant to do. He was on fire. I meant to do the other thing. Ooh, nice. We got a counter off. We needed that AP. Let's mark him. We are in defensive. He's on fire. Let's switch to virtuose. There we go. And we're already in virtuose. So perfect. Maelle's kind of, not Maelle, Lune's kind of slacking because she's dying.
Gustav, wait! It seems peaceful.
He stated he has planned on ending,
Touch the flowers.
working towards it.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
not
okay.
get so sentimental. It's still a painter's creation.
Howdy, howdy, Annie. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope you're doing good and well today. It'll end soonish unless wants to give notification. I see. Well, I hope it's a satisfying ending for the big fans of it.
Damn, Maelle, what was that?
Damn, Maelle.
It felt familiar somehow.
Gustav, we won't understand what's going on if we kill everything that moves.
Sure.
Look, a red tree. The Gestural village must be ahead.
Oh, it will always piss off people.
You know.
No ending is perfect.
She'll be fine.
Yeah. And again, that's the issue. It's like
Fine.
Attack on Titan. I couldn't ever fully get into it, and I actually got really upset with it for the fact that when I first tried watching it and reading it, I could not stand the fact that the author could never finish any single story beat. He's like, hey, I opened up this plot thread, but instead of continuing this, I'm going to open up a new plot thread. Instead of continuing that, I'm going to open a new plot thread. Instead of continuing that, I'm going to open a new plot. And he just kept doing that over and over and over. For literally like 2 to 3 years of the manga was him just opening like 25,000 different storylines for no fucking reason, in my opinion. And I'm like, nope, you lost me. And then when I finally came back to it, I was like, nope, this is still shit because now there's like 80,000 storylines that I do not remember and I'm not going to go back and reread. And then now he's a Nazi, and now this, and now this, and now like it should just stop making sense. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. I was like, fuck that. I can't stand that. That's shit writing to me. Yeah, shit just does not make sense. Huh? I don't remember this. I don't remember this flashback. What the hell? Or I guess flash forward, premonition, nightmare. Rock throw.
Still too far.
Yeah, kinda king.
Being out here isn't what I expected.
As expected.
Mm.
Hey. You okay?
Death out here is not like death in Lumia, is it?
Nope.
I thought I was used to losing people. I've ever lost a child, right? Not like that. On the beach. That man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Never ones we were prepared for, but no. And now we've finally found other survivors. You know, that's predictable, almost gentle. It makes Lumiere complacent and accepting.
Oh, I didn't know that about Perfect Cell.
The Gamage is equally violent than death.
Interesting.
Death is just as violent.
But thank God they did, because yeah, Perfect Cell was a great arc in my opinion. Not as good as Frieza as a villain, but still.
Look, if death approaches, I want you to run. No, promise me. Run. Especially if we meet the man from the beach. We can't face him. You see him, you run.
Only if you do the same.
Oh, I'm running as soon as I see a strand of white hair, trust me. You won't even see me, I'm running so fast.
Oh, please, you're an old man. I can outrun you any day.
Yeah, right.
Literally like me to my brothers.
There was a time when 30 was young.
Sure.
The design of some of the characters in this game is just so fucking cool.
Surprised to find you here.
I hope we can trust him.
Well, at least we can upgrade our Pictos.
Oh yeah, here's how we upgrade our weapon. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. I'm not reading. Nah. We don't need to upgrade any of these shit weapons. I already know what weapon I want for Lune initially, and I already know what weapon I want for Maelle. To go get that. But we need to yap arenas with the girls real quick.
Told you Gestrels were real.
You did not.
Well, I thought it. Told you Gestrels.
Okay, just making sure.
How did the Gestrels survive out here?
Man, am I?
I can't wait to ask them.
Gestrels. Oh my god. Alright. Let's rest, just in case it doesn't auto rest for us. Who leveled up? Oh. Alright. Ooh, yes, now we got Chateau. We got Breaking the Rules. I do feel no matter how good of a writer such creative you are. Yes. Because I feel like writers probably fall into the issue of wanting to do everything. It's like, oh, this is a cool idea. Oh, this is a cool idea. Oh, this is a cool idea. And it's like, yes, these are all cool ideas. However, we can't write them all. we need to pull back a little bit and focus up and get one story done at a time. And that's just not always done.
Been a long time since I've seen her.
Where was she hiding this guitar?
Gestrel Village.
Yeah. I still can't believe they exist. I mean, what other fairy tales are there?
This is ultimately a war of information. There's still too much we don't understand. Where the Paintress comes from? Why she does what she does? Who is she?
I very much believe in being a jack of all trades personally, but I understand where you're coming from, Seal.
And the man on the beach? Yeah. Too many unknowns. But
But it's also like a personal thing. I prefer that.
at least that gives future generations a chance to unravel the mystery.
You seem better than before.
Yeah. Holding it together.
Heck, I applaud more to serve the.
Shock's worn off. A bit. We can't bring anyone back,
Interesting.
but I thought we
I did not know that.
Spirit of the
Again, I
Lord.
never watched it nor read it, aside from like the very beginning.
And at least there's 3 of us now. The mission hasn't changed.
But I'm glad that he was able to
Tomorrow comes.
restrain himself, or just got bored and was like, nah, I'm done. Something else now. That's right in the journal. Ah, interesting.
For those who come after.
For those who come after. EP time. Come on, let's get Maelle's sword at least today.
Did Noko tell you anything more about the village, other than red trees everywhere?
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Gestrels then.
I mean, I know where it is. I think it's literally right there. We will full explore soon. But let's take this fight. Let's go into the place. Let's get Maelle's sword. 'Cause that is the goal for today. Bump. Bump. Also, a big thing, the power system is supposed to be kept secret, yet there is a fighting tower at the top floor. Yeah, it's like, that was one thing that didn't make sense to me about like the Hunter x Hunter story, was that like, from my understanding, everything was supposed to be like kind of secret-ish, but then they're like, oh, but we're gonna just broadcast all of our fights. Mm-hmm. Ah, I see. Yeah. But like, I definitely understand, like, if it was like one of his first stories that he wrote, you know, maybe falling into like kind of unsure how you want to handle it or how to approach it. I could see there being some struggles there. And then, you know, obviously like learning as he does it. I don't fault him for making mistakes and then trying to improve. It's just a matter of, wasn't for me. Never fully got my attention. Bum bum bum. We need to switch to Virtuos. God, I don't like that it's a 3-turn setup just to get it to Virtuos stance. Once we get her sword, it's gonna be so much nicer. Oh, nice. Her sword leveled up. All right. Yeah, this should be it.
That's a lot of red trees to search.
Not really.
Some sort of track or trail leading to the village.
Wait, I hear something. It might be Neverons. Be careful, okay?
Oh, it's the little guy, the little bastard that we need to catch. I think there's multiple ways to catch them. Just 1 second, just want to make sure what this is. Alrighty. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate that. Oh, and the stretch. Oh, okay. My back didn't crack, but my fucking chest did. It's like my sternum's not supposed to crack. That's how you know I'm old. The wrong parts crack. Nah, I've gotten better at like how I sit at my desk when I'm streaming. I borderline like half lie down in my chair, like diagonally to my PC. That way I'm not constantly hunched over. Oh yeah, that's how we need to do this. Where is he? He's over there. Hey, run this way. Run this way. Nope, nope, nope. Run that way. Good job. Yep. Gotcha, bitch. Oh yeah. Bump. Did he go on fire? No, he did not.
Let the ink flow.
I forget if I have a certain amount of turns that I need to beat this guy in. Okay, films on characters never being able to die in the story. Do have infamous Goku and Dragon Ball, though when I got reminded of Kirito. First season, despite such rule, yeah. I don't think it's bad per se if characters, if like in a world, they're like, oh, you can't die. Like, I think the way Dragon Ball kind of goes about it is cheesy, but like, I appreciate that they put some bullshit mechanic behind it. It's like, oh, we gotta collect the Dragon Balls. And in like early Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball, like it was difficult. Like it was a process of them like getting the Dragon Balls, and then they're like, oh, the Earth's Dragon Balls can only revive people one time. I think it was, or am I thinking the ones on Namek? But it was some nonsense where it's like, oh, these Dragon Balls have this limitation, but these other Dragon Balls don't have this limitation, so we need to go get those real quick. And then there's like the whole, oh, we can do this once every 5 years or whatever. So I kind of appreciate that they put some bullshit like limitations and mechanics behind it for Dragon Ball. Versus Sword Art, I think was done absolutely horridly. It was literally, it is so clear how it was done purely for the fact of, oh no, main character, plot armor, he has to live. He has to be the best. I also just don't like Sword Art. I think the first part was really good. And then when they just jumped to the end essentially, and it's like, all right, cool. And we defeat the game dev and real life. And by the way, Asuna's kidnapped by creepy old man who's trying to marry her unconscious body of a high school girl. Like, it just became very weird and creepy and just stupid. And then they're like, oh yes, Kirito, you're gonna be the official top specialist, police in the VR world games, because no one could be as good at VR as you. It's like, bro, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is so dog shit. And then he's like, yes, but I'm always gonna be super OP swordsman no matter what the thing is. Like when it went to Gun Gale, it's like, nah, my fucking lightsaber is better than every gun, period. Because yes, it's like, shut the fuck up. That's so stupid. Was I roll for both initially, but then, yeah. Like Goku remained dead for years. Well, so like, it depends, because like from my understanding, Dragon Ball Super is supposed to be like timeline wise, I forget where it's supposed to be, but like it's supposed to be like the new canon. And I find insane is that people actually sign up for the games. Exactly. Yeah, no, it's there's so many things with sword art that just makes it dog shit in my opinion.
A storm is coming.
It's like, but I could kind of understand why the Dragon Balls worked differently in Dragon Ball Z, because like the original Namekian, the original Kai or Kami, not Kai, the original Kami that made the Dragon Balls, Piccolo, was replaced by the, I forget his name. It was like not Denji. I think Denji's Chainsaw Man. I forget what his name is, but it was replaced by the Namekian, Dende. Yes, which was like Dende, and because Dende was, I guess, younger, more powerful in the whatever Namekian Dragon Ball creating powers, I could understand whether like, oh cool, that limitation that the old Dragon Balls had with the old Kami no longer pertains anymore because, you know, new Dragon Ball. But again, it's like, it's a weird wonky thing, in my opinion. It's a very fine line. Oh, I missed. Super is supposed to be right after Dragon Ball Z minus ending before. Yeah. Yeah, I do appreciate that, like, the Dragon Balls aren't just, like, some weird omni tool, like, only good guys can use. Like, no, anyone. And then it's like, yeah, because they have the limitations where they can't do, like, full-out evil, like, just exterminate planets and shit like that. We have weird things where we have, what's his name? We have fucking Frieza, who's like, I want to use Dragon Balls to make myself taller. Not by a lot, but like by 2 centimeters or some dumb shit. Or 5 cent. Well, I forget how tall he wanted to make himself in the Broly movie. But he wanted to make himself just a wee taller. And they're like, really? That's it? Frieza? You want to use the Dragon Balls for this? But, yeah. I think in Dragon Ball, I think that is correct. I think they very rarely use the Dragon Balls, the heroes do, and the only time they ever did it was for revives. But it was also like, all right, we revived everyone. 5-year time skip, so the Dragon Balls are like, you know, recharged again. They kept things, you know, fairly consistent like that. No, he literally just wanted to be taller because Frieza was legit baby raging that he was, you know, tiny, and that people would make fun of him for being, you know, tiny, and that his Golden Frieza form was, I think Golden Frieza, no, not Golden Frieza, what was his perfect Frieza form when he was on Namek called? I forget what it was called, but he was taller in that form, and he was like getting clowned on by like other villains and heroes in the show. So it was like, fuck that. I just want to be a little bit taller. No one's gonna clown on me ever again. Entire family, their support is accepted for you. Right? Yeah, his third form, that's what it was. Nope. But I think Frieza is a beautifully well done villain. He's so great in like so many different ways. Yep, I remember. It was I think during the Red Army or whatever it's called, that arc, when they first met Yamcha and the pig, and the Red Army villain head leader dude managed to get all the Red Ribbon, that's what it was, Red Ribbon Army. He managed to catch all the Dragon Balls, summons the dragon whose name I forget. I think it's like Shen or Shin. And before he can say his wish, the pig comes out. I was like, I wish your panties. It's like, I did it. It's like, I saved us. No villainy is gonna happen here. Did he? I can't remember what the Red Ribbon Army wanted it for. Howdy, Rika. We're talking about Dragon Ball and the original wishes from like the villains back in the day. Oh, yes, 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 that was it. He was trying to wish for something stupid, and his right headband was like, nah. It's like, we're villains. We're not doing stupid shit with this. Exactly, but we're playing some wee wee baguette right now, as we should be. All right, let's see. What are we gonna put on my L? I definitely want the counter. Um. Hmm. Then I think we'll just put those on just so we can. Actually, no. Let's not force her to carry that entire brunt of all the Pictos to level up. We'll give her that. Oh, okay, okay. 1 second. Let's get rid of everyone's real quick. Also, Goku caught so many bodies. Dude, Goku was left and right putting people in. Like, original Dragon Ball, people were dying left and right. Yeah. The game is going pretty well, pretty well. Just enjoying. We got Maelle. Now we're gonna go get her sword here in a wee bit. Let's see. We'll do that one. And then I think we'll do rewarding mark also. Whereas Gustav, he needs this one. He needs unless I can find a better one. Versatile. We'll do that. I do like how they never had Goku have a moral comp. Yes. Exactly. Like, I like that they kind of dumbed it down in a way that didn't feel like they had to fully dumb it down. They didn't make him this like super morally upright, oh man, I could never do evil. But it's just like, no, I want to fight. If you're strong, I don't want you dead. I want to keep fighting you. I have not seen that. I think I've seen some of the other ones, but like obviously, fucking Superman wins every single one because he's Superman, which is boring. It's like, but I still find them entertaining to watch. What should we give? What should we give? I guess we'll give that so we can max that out. That's a 2. That's crit rate. And this one is crit rate also. So it doesn't matter. So each one, Superman always wins. Ending episode 3. Okay. We'll definitely have to check that out to see how it turns out then. Okay. Yes. Yes. Dead energy. Oh, and I'm 1 short. That's fine, actually. Because I want that. Should just take away that. We'll do that one instead. So we get mark shots next time. As for Maelle, we have 12. Yeah, crit burn for sure. Dead energy for sure. Marking shot. And then we want it burn shot and eventually augmented aim. Build the death battle crew. You want to fence stop begging for more? Oh, okay. I feel like death battle also, like, I remember when it first came out, it was super fun. I absolutely loved it. But then I felt like it was quickly falling off for me. They just They were trying too hard, and it wasn't really working, in my opinion. Which kind of sucks. Is like I think it was super fun when it first came out, but they just quickly could not keep the quality up. They did bounce back. Okay. Do you agree with all their info? No. I think they did really poor research on some of the fights. Because like I think the reason why I ended up stop watching Death Battle was their Ben 10 one. Their Ben 10 versus the Green Lantern, I think was one of the most poorly researched, poorly done death battles out there. Like Ben 10 should have absolutely wiped the floor with Green Lantern. He had no chance of ever beating Ben 10. Yeah. So that's what made me like stop watching. I know I recently just watched the Bakugo versus Reze, which I did agree with. And just because I agree with them doesn't mean like that's why it's good. But I think the research was done well. The fight, the reasoning, the logic, all was handled well. I think their animation though was like poorly done. Like the first part of the animation looks really clean, and then it quickly went downhill. Nah, there's no way Reze would have won. No, exactly. Well, for the Ben 10, like, there's just no way that Green Lantern is gonna beat him. Especially with the flexibility that Ben 10 has with the Omnitrix. Devil Artemis working on a lot of the death battle. I see. But yeah, I think like just the sheer fact that in Chainsaw Man, a lot of the devils are fairly grounded in terms of their power. Like they're all very, I don't want to say realistic because I feel like that's a very poor description of it, but like it is way more reasonable and feasible on their power scale, and like how much damage they can actually like output is very city level. But these are like the top devils, like you know Reze being the bomb devil is like wow, she's not even like full city level, but like can mess up a city level. It's like that's kind of weak. But then you go into My Hero, and it's like some of the villains casually be wiping cities off the fucking map. You know, like it is there are no diffing cities or mountains. So it's like, yeah. Bowser versus Eggman? I have not seen that.
I don't see
I
any.
think they mean us.
They must be Jestrels. They're cute, but they're pretty.
Yeah, and then like with the feats that the Bakugo does in My Hero, like there's just no way that Reze could keep up. It was just, in my opinion, an unfair fight to begin with for her. Is a good one. Really accurate capture. Oh, okay. I'll have to watch that one then. Oh yeah, he does a weak point. It's on the arm. Boom. No arm. When you have someone that gets stronger, the more they sweat. Exactly. But it's also like his whole character. Howdy, Ton. I didn't know you streamed. Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome on, welcome on. My name is Keydark. I am a thief god who likes to play a variety of games from RPGs to roguelikes. He's new. I see. But howdy, egg. Welcome on, welcome on. Yeah, I like to play a variety of games from RPGs to roguelikes. Right now we're playing through Expedition 33 and talking about anime. For those who don't know, Egg and Ton are some of like the oldest viewers for me. They were watching me since I was like only streaming on YouTube like 2 years ago, and now they're both streaming, and they're super cool. I know AJ's VTuber. I love her model. It's very cool and interesting. So wait, is Ton also VTubing? And does he also have a really cool model? Because I know you drew him one that you used every now and then. He's making his way to VTubing. Nice, nice. He's a PNGer? Okay, okay. So it's just like me right now.
Sacrifices must be made!
Rikas and
Thank you for
20
the
has
gifted
converted
sub,
the
Rika.
Rectenberry into a tier
Oh,
1
by the way,
believer.
are you guys able to hear the alerts?
Sacrifices must be made!
Perfect.
Rikas and 20 has converted Lily Cat into a tier 1
Thank
believer.
you for the gifted sub, Rika, too, Lily. Appreciate it. They are loud? Oh, okay, okay. Let me turn those down. I was unsure because last time they were fully muted and I just fixed these on like Tuesday so they can be heard. Sorry. They should be significantly lower now. But I've watched so much Resident Evil 9 speedrun that like that voice line is stuck in my head. So I'm like, I have to use it. But yeah, that's so cool that Tom's also gonna go VTuber. I know you drew him like a PNG that was really cool looking whenever he did like kind of dual streams with you, but bot egg, and then whenever we did Phasmo. So is that gonna be his model, or is he doing a different character design? So I remember that was like, really fucking cool. I mean, regardless, I think it's gonna be really cool. No, he's doing a different one. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I mean, I still imagine it to be really fucking awesome. Oh, I'm excited. I gotta see what the PNG is. I'll have to check that out after stream. But yeah, for those who don't know, go check him out. He's super cool. They're both wonderful people, both him and Egg. I call her Egg, but because on YouTube, AJ's username was Omelet. And it was like, oh, just call me Egg. He wants that one for... Oh, I see. Of course. Always gotta shout out you guys. But yeah, definitely go check them out. Oh, I'm excited. I gotta check that out. I gotta see what it is. He's on fire already. Awesome. So I can immediately switch to Virtuoso. Ooh. That was a very quick parry. I think that's annoying. Alright, we'll do this. Oh. Nope, get parried, bastard. Not this time. I couldn't hear it the first time I heard it this time. Because this is a very, very quick one with the animation. Ooh, he's resistant to lightning. Interesting. And he's neutral to this.
Okay.
Alright, well, back to Virtuoso stance. I do wonder what speedrun of Pyro 100% will start rolling in. Oh, for this game or for which game? I didn't know that there was a speedrun strat that's been happening for this. Ah. I could definitely see them trying to do a parry only. Yeah, every attack is parryable, which is really cool. But it's definitely a struggle. I mean, if you're you know, like me and kind of bad.
Don't worry. We don't want to hurt you, Patat. No co-center.
Patat.
If you guide us to
Sakapatate.
your village,
Don't touch my arm. The Ben A take 0 damage Pokemon. Yeah.
Guide us to your
They're
village.
interested in
and we can
Pokemon,
make you
huh?
something better.
Wait, what are you?
Trust me, I hate liars.
Okay, dude.
You're better with gestural than humans.
They're less complicated.
Lune's so hot. Sakarim. Is it better? Oh my god, that's a lot better of a weapon. And I think we're really close to the weapon I want for Lune too, actually. I remember you get it in this forest. I just don't fully remember where, but I think we're about to get up on it.
Sacrifices must be made!
Thank
King
you.
Prawn has converted
Thank you,
Lune
King,
into
for
a
the
tier 1
gifted sub to
believer.
Lune. Hopefully that volume was a lot better for the alerts, or if they're too quiet, just let me know. Good volume? Alright. Nice, nice. Alright, we'll rest. Nah, we'll wait to do that. Get like 6 points. What's so funny is like on Twitch, whenever I set up the alerts initially, I set the volume to like 20% on there too. So I'm surprised it's so giga loud. What was the Gamba made? Oh, the Gamba was when I was gonna fall down the stairs later tonight when I go refill my water because of all the squats I did, killing my legs. Oh my god. King wants me to fall down the stairs. Alright, let me do these real quick. And the push-ups, alright, perfect. I'll do the push-ups first. Oh no, I can already feel like the back of my leg. Alright. Push-ups done. I'm gonna get so strong like Kratos. Ugh. Alright. Gotta build up my old man strength. For when the young try to step up to me. Ugh. 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 Alright, 15 more. Strong as my key card. Come on, almost done. Last 5. What? Creator God of War hated what they did to Kratos. Really? Interesting. I mean, I could kind of understand that take where they're like, why did you make him so like mellow in comparison to like super giga hyper, giga Chad angry mode? I personally don't think it's bad writing when you take into like consideration the circumstances where like he is now a dad. I mean, he was a dad technically in the first one too. But like he's more or less like raising his son live and like adventuring with him. Like to me, it makes sense to have that type of story and character development where he is not necessarily more calm, but like a little bit more calm. But I could definitely understand some frustrations that they would have with that. There we go. So I just took like 8 billion shots. Come on. I don't know what benefit I get. I want to break them. Alright. Yeah, he should die to the burn. Get some free AP. Nope. Get countered. I heard it. Can't trick me. Let's see. I gotta remember where the trebuchet weapon was. I do not remember. I think my only complaint about new Kratos was just he seems to do an awful job ensuring God stay down. Means you know, honestly, base, that's so accurate. Original Kratos would not have ever let this happen. Too many gods are alive still. They lived way too long. Oop, I messed up, whatever. Oh, there's trebuchet. Cool, that's how I get it. I thought I looted it. I didn't think I picked it up like that. So fuck this trebuchet. Now we are cooking with Lune. And we need to find pick those that give us additional starting energy. Indicators wouldn't have settled down until all the gods are dead. Yeah. Well, original Kratos kind of did murk all the gods. At least all the Greek pantheon. I think aside from like maybe. Well, I guess no. Technically, we don't see him kill Apollo. We don't see. Wait. No, he kills Apollo. I think. I don't think he kills Artemis. Ooh, energizing start. That's what I was looking for. Fuck burning shots. Energizing starts. Yeah, take that for now. Yeah, we need to get the counter on him. And we need to get the burning shots. And eventually we got to get the extra energy. But yeah, it's like, I know he doesn't kill Artemis. I know he doesn't kill... I think he kills Apollo. But doesn't do Artemis. Doesn't do Demeter. Doesn't do... Aphrodite. I don't think. So yeah, there were definitely some gods that he did not murderize. For better or for worse. But he killed all the ones that, like, wronged him. Is how I see it. And can't do anything there. Bomb. And now we just need a little bit of AP. And we're ready for mayhem. Is so muffled? What's so muffled? Me? Or what? Oh, the enemy? Well, yeah. Oh. I heard the wrong thing. And reacted to it. Boom, boom. Alright. And we win. Easy. Oh, I missed that one again. Whatever. That might be good to get at some point. I'll have to check if I have any spare Pictos slots. I should actually on Gustav. Yeah, Energizing Break, we can get rid of that. We'll replace that with Lifesteal.
An advantage.
Lumina. Oh, okay, we're back here. Alright. So we looped all the way back. I don't think I gotta sleep. No worries, no worries. Have a good sleep, Rika. Hope you rest well. Good luck at classes tomorrow if you have classes. I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, probably gonna go for not too much longer. I'm gonna stop side questing now that I got Trebuchet. And we're gonna try to beeline it to the city. That way we can get. I said I'm gonna stop side questing as I immediately get sidetracked. Yeah, we're just gonna run.
These things are fascinating.
I'll come back for loot here next time. But we need to get to the city.
Ugh, this place is confusing.
Yeah, it is.
Built it to make their village harder to find.
I think it's this way. Alright, I'm gonna actively not pick up anything. I went the wrong way. Come on, Fatso. Get out of my way. Oh, don't get stuck. Alright. Is it this way? No, we're actively not looting. That way I know to loot this next time. And I can make sure I full clear it. Let's get Maelle's sword. Then we can come back and fight all this stuff. Fast travel. Okay. Nice, nice. Perfect. Saca patate. Real fight though.
They sound like kids.
We're getting close to the village.
Kinda looks the same as all the others.
Hey, don't get cocky, Maelle. Look at its equipment. That looks a lot more dangerous than the others. No, seriously.
I can still never quite place if the gesturals sound like they're speaking Spanish or not. I can never quite tell what language I'm hearing, but it sounds so much like it. Alright, I wonder if I just have to wait for the shields to like... Yeah, I think if I just like, yeah, a little patient and wait for the shield to keep moving to the side like that. I think I'm hitting the spot. Okay, I know I can't from over here. Okay, back. Had to deal with things. No worries, no worries. Welcome back, welcome back. Hope you're doing good and well. And the things weren't anything too serious. I get parried. Alright. We'll hit with Mayhem. Next is Maelle. Alright, we're in this stance. He's not on fire. We need him on fire. I have not played that. Holy shit, I didn't parry any of those. I've heard of it, but I've not ever played it. Shmeh. Interested in it, but just felt too intimidating. I've only ever heard the name, so I've not really ever looked into it. So I don't know anything about it, to be honest. So I can't say I have a stance on it. Or any like real feelings.
Take him down.
Let's just mark him. Oh my god. So it's like a long mystery detective novel turned into a game. To read more. I see. It's a lot of reading. That is the only part that's like kind of oof about it. Wow, okay. I would definitely check it out to see what it's all about, because I said, like, I recognize the name. So I love the old boy. Oh, I see. Mention as the new game came out. It's a lighter version. Oh, interesting. Esoteric M. I don't think I've heard of that either. Came out fire. Oh, okay. Well, that explains why I've never heard of it. D&D inspired. Okay, now you got my attention. Yeah, first you got my interest. Now you have my attention. We do one more. Then we will hit with Pierce. Ah, I missed the last one. Son of a bitch. 1 second. Oh. Alright, one fault of it is that there is no proper combat system. A lot of it is used on this. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, luckily we managed to pass that one. Forget that last counter, because that was a little rough. I was not able to properly counter any of those cannons.
Chef,
I love how cute the gestuals are. Do we going to play because from seeing bits of it in Yahtzee. Oh, okay. I'm interested to see how you play after watching you play. So yeah, like Baldur's 3, I definitely play. I feel like I played that very much like I played D&D, where it is not necessarily overtly meticulous, but I am full exploring where I can. I am abusing every mechanic I have available to me. That's because I have the option and ability to do so. This sounds like that isn't as big a thing that I can do. But feel free to like, so I don't forget, feel free to like DM both the game names again to me. So I can definitely check them out. You got resurrected, so trying to solve. Oh, okay, that's an interesting premise. That's an interesting premise. Not doing any signature notification set. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just skipped it at that. Appreciate that. I will definitely check those out and probably play. If it's a lot of reading, that to me is like the only like hesitation where I will initially read probably, and then I might just stop reading out loud. But the concept is interesting with the whole
It's really a
you just said it, the whole solve my own murder.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival on the continent.
It's a very
That's kind of
intriguing
useless.
idea.
Probably the biggest one.
It also gives me something else that I can play. Because I'm always like, oh, what do I play next? What do I play next? I always like to give things a good attempt, a good try. All right, we're not gonna talk to everyone, but I know there's a lot of people to talk to. Huh? Shit, I don't remember what we have to do. I think I need to talk to the chief. Actually, before we talk to the chief, let me go and grab the greatest pick of this entire game. The Gamba one. Well, it seems to be as much reading as ball. Ooh, okay. And I'm assuming it has no voice acting? Question mark. Or does it have voice acting in it? Because it is VA. Doesn't seem so. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll probably VA a little bit at the beginning, and then once I get tired of talking, stop. Alright, we won't loot anything, so I can make sure I loot everything next time. But we need to get the Gamba pick, though. Hello. Do you like the Gamba? Hell yeah, brother. If you're ready the Gamba type, you should be able to answer this correctly. Let's say that every time I hit, you have a 50% chance of dealing 100% more damage. What are my chances of dealing more damage in the long run? I don't care. Also, potentially may require saves coming. Though unsure if that is just from folks trying to succeed on dice rolls, using dead ends. I mean, if it's just depending on how it treats the failure system, I'm perfectly fine failing. I know in Baldur's Gate, it is such a cumbersome thing to fail, which is why I save scummed a little bit in that game. But I tried to play things without save scumming too much. I just was okay. Unclear on that. No, you're fine. You're fine. Ah, baby, the strongest pick though in this entire game. Augments the counter, burning marks, rewarding marks. Yeah. None of this shit matters. Nowhere near as much as replace that one with this roulette. Now we're cooking. We'll do that. Also, your skills like strength and intelligence have their own persona. Like they talk to you. Interesting. So depending on how the game actually works, there's a high chance. Because if there are stats, and I can stat my way however I want, there's a high chance to do what I always do, which is always go dex first. However, if that is not an option, I think I might just go full Zug, strength only. And just try to like do nothing but strength build. Hello.
It wasn't that strong.
You earned my respect. What can I do for you?
There are so many questions.
We need to get to the Patriots. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Set any way you want, like making a character at the very start. Oh, point buy system. Interesting. Okay. Point buy is kind of bleh, but it's not the worst.
A white-haired man destroyed it. You know him?
Can also, of course, choose randomized option. Unsure still uses them out. Probably does. It's just you don't get to choose where it goes. Eskie.
Why? We already defeated your ultimate sucker.
Sakapatat. Okay, I just did conversion. Okay, dice rolls. Nice.
The stranger.
Alright. Perfect that it just lets me just jump straight to the fight if I want to. Oh. Maelle. We have to do this as Maelle. Don't hate clerics since that's who you play as. It's fine, I guess. Obviously, I have a preference towards being a rogue, but it is what it is. Ho ho ho. Count us in. Yerp. What? He sounds so fucking funny. I've heard paladins have gotten messed up. Yeah. A lot of the classes got janked up in the latest edition's rules. Alright. Time to get our good weapon. Boom. Oh. Yeah. So like a lot of like the really cheesy broken strats that used to exist with like different old builds are removed. But as is D&D's nature, you can play however you want, whether you use the old rules, new rules. At least most DMs will let you do that. I definitely would let my players do that, because I'm not going to force you to play with dog shit rules, in my opinion. Wow, I'm missing all the parries.
Grace.
Also, a lot of monk classes got their... Yes. I mean, monks in general, in my opinion, weren't a very cool class to begin with. They all felt very samey, and then all their cool things, all their cool features were stealing other classes' features, but doing them way worse. So it's like, yippee. It's like, I'm a worse rogue, I'm a worse mage, I'm a worse sorcerer, I'm a worse fucking everything. It's like, bruh, just be a monk. I don't know. Punch things. But yeah, I like that they simplified a lot of the things in the latest edition, but I think one of the biggest gripes I have is that one second. One of the biggest gripes I have, for sure, has to be the fact that there are a lot of magic items in D&D that specifically give you bonuses against fighting or defending against spells. However, they turned a lot of enemy spells into abilities, and abilities aren't spells, so they don't get these you don't get these bonuses for half of the stuff, which really just sucks. Because like I know on my wizard, I had an item that gives me advantage against spell saving throws, but everything has a magic ability now, or an innate ability. So my advantage doesn't matter. So it's like, cool. I don't like. I suck now. Like that's a whole attunement slot. It's a whole magic item that does almost nothing for me anymore, and it kind of sucks. The resistance, where DM can just say, I think legendary resistance is good. I think it is definitely a good thing. However, I think the only time it sucks is at high level. So when you're like 14 plus is when it really blows. Because casters feel like they can't do shit. You're forced to spend a high spell slot to burn out the legendary resistances, and then you can finally cast your real spells, which does really suck. But at the same time, D&D is not balanced around players being level 14 plus. It's balanced around players being, I think, max level 12. 12 or 13, I forget where the power spike is on that, but I think it's 12. Is where it's really balanced for it, where it's like 1 or 2 legendary resistances period for a monster, which feels fair. I don't mind when like 1 spell gets wasted by someone in the party or 1 ability gets wasted, but when it's 3 spells or 3 abilities and martial classes barely have any ability that will force a saving throw, so they can't help you burn through those themselves, / the ones that they do have are all constitution saving throws or strength saving throws, and enemies at that point have a plus 50 to that, so they're never going to fail that. So it's forcing your casters to burn 3 spell slots to get a wisdom saving throw or an intelligence saving throw or a charisma saving throw, and I find that annoying at high level play. But at low level play / where D&D is properly balanced for, I think it is fine, because it isn't overtly prevalent. And it helps the monster stay alive more than 1 round. Yeah. No, exactly. And like that's why I think it is good. That it prevents just immediate bullshit cheese. But at the same time, it does feel rough. Because like the way I played my wizard is I very much played him in a he was a control wizard. I had very few damaging spells. Everything was about controlling the battlefield. So the fact that I couldn't do anything essentially except for waste 3 spell slots immediately That way I could finally start controlling the battlefield. It really sucked. Again, it's the thing I just did not like. But it is what it is. I got over it. I still successfully did shit. It was just a little rough in the beginning of the fights because I would have to like tell my party like, hey, good luck, survive, because I have to burn 3 turns real quick. After that, I can finally help. Because another big thing was we had no healer in our group, which is why I went Control Wizard. It was to prevent us from being overwhelmed. Saca patato! Stranger! Is Ciel.
Wait, that's...
See how?
I want to understand her kit, but like I'm a little smooth brain for it.
How? You guys, you're alive. I thought I was the only one left.
I think her kit's supposed to be really strong. Again, I'm just smooth brain.
How did you get here?
Hey, humano.
They're expecting a bit of a show. Shall we?
Well, they're just against Gestrels. Like Gestrels, from my understanding, are supposed to be somewhat like normal-ish, not like giga threats type people, versus Nevrons, which are giga threats. Oh, missed the parry. Huh? Oh, she buffed herself.
Finesse and grace.
Oh yeah. From my understanding, like, yeah, they're like, oh my god, it's Gestrels. That's why they're like so intrigued. That's why Lune's like, oh my god, I want to learn more about them. Do the number thing affect all living creatures or just human? The gommage? From my understanding, the gommage only affects humans. But we've also not seen any other living creature, so maybe those two? But most living creatures also don't live to 30 plus years, so I don't imagine it would really affect them. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, Maelle. Maelle wins. It's like a Mortal Kombat as ending.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it really just felt like beating old.
So it wasn't so bad. Am I one of those old people?
Yes, I am.
One day, I hope. Hey, how'd you end up here?
Oh, after the beach, I ended up in an odd yellow forest, not too far from here. Had to dodge a few Nevrons, but luckily I met a Gestral who guided me here. What about you?
Well, I woke up next to a waterfall and...
We can talk later.
Yeah.
Let's get back to Golga.
They just want a good fight.
No time to lose.
They're not bloodthirsty. They just want fights. Oh, look, that was me, like, not so long ago. Do you wish to play Sael's tutorial? Only accessible this time? Alright, let's do this real quick. Now we're gonna try to learn Sael.
Take your shot.
Alright. Sael can apply and consume Foretell on enemies, 10 max per enemy. Skills that apply Foretell generate sun charges. Skills that consume Foretell generate moon charges. Okay. Sael's starting skills are Focus Foretell and Twilight Slash. Focus Foretell applies 5 Foretell and generates 1 sun charge. Start by using and apply and gain. Okay.
You're shocked?
Uh-huh. Using Force Foretell, one sun charge applied 5, blah blah blah. Gets bonus effects while a sun charge or a moon charge is active. Sun charge, gain 1 AP per foretell consumes. Moon charge, gain 1 AP per foretells applied. Huh? Twilight Slash consumes all foretell on the target to increase its damage. It also generates 1 moon charge. Applied 5 foretell. Target, since CL already has 1 sun charge casting, give her back 5 AP. Oh, okay. So I slash to consume foretell, gain 5 AP, and generate 1 moon charge.
I saw your future.
Bomb. That's fine.
I'm waiting.
Here we go.
Okay. At the start of her turn, if Sail has both a moon charge and sun charge, she consumes them to enter Twilight for 2 turns. During Twilight, Sail applies double foretell. The maximum amount of foretell per enemy is increased from 10 to 20. Damage is increased depending on the number of charges consumed. Try to make the best use of Twilight to maximize foretell application. Blah, 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 blah. I don't have anything, so I guess we'll. No, we have no foretell, so we would force foretell. But it doesn't matter, we won. There we go. We got our sword. Boom, boom, boom. Millennium. Blah, blah, blah. Wonder when live action. Bro, live action Expedition 33 would go hard. But look at this. Look at this weeb sword katana, which looks badass. 1. It's got purple effects, which is badass. 2. And start in virtuo stance. We automatically start already 3 turns ahead that we normally were starting with, and you can immediately just go in blasting. And I think there is a skill later that keeps us in virtuo, so we can just constantly stay in that and just keep spamming those abilities. We gotta upgrade the hell out of this blade. Since I heard they were playing. Oh, really? A live action Baldur's 3. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Devil. Remember Halo, The Witcher, Death Note? Okay. If done well, I feel like if they can approach Expedition 33 similarly to the way they're approaching oh fuck, I still have those. Shit. If they were able to approach it similarly to the way they're approaching the One Piece live action, I think it could turn out really well. All right. Well, I reached the objective that I wanted to reach. So, we'll switch over to chatting. It is amazing how well one. Yeah. So if they can do that again, if they were to make an Expedition 33 live action, I think it could turn out really well. So we're gonna go back here. We reached the objective that I wanted to reach. We got the sword. Yeah, they did an amazing job at adapting the anime. The actors, again, the hard commit they did for some of the cringe lines is what sells it, is what makes it so good, in my opinion. But let's go ahead and do these push-ups and squats, and then we can head on out. I don't trust Hollywood to make... Yeah, I don't trust them to make good shit anymore. Honestly, it's a bad thing to trust. It's like, but I could only hope that if they did do that, that they would have the right people leading the charge. Right? People have said they're getting to One Piece Center. I don't think I'd ever get into the anime, but I definitely feel like I am finally able to appreciate the show because of the live action. But yeah, no. I hate to say it, but I really think it has to do with like the writers nowadays. The writers are just too preachy in their bullshit and what they're trying to include in shows and movies nowadays, which is why I feel like they're all shit. And they like stop trying to lecture me. I want to turn my brain off and enjoy like the silly moments or like the crazy moments, the unrealistic moments. I don't want to be reminded of reality every single time I'm watching a show. What the fuck? Alright, push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Whoa. Oh my god. I just realized I did 100 push-ups this stream. Rey Skywalker? Yes. Okay, like, when it comes to Star Wars, my biggest issue with the newest Star Wars is they kept making up bullshit new force powers that everyone could do randomly. It makes no fucking sense that they could do, and because of that, everything just works. No, that's fucking stupid. I hate it. Like, the fact that, like, Rey and everyone else could, like, force heal easy peasy, like it was nothing, with no training whatsoever, just sheer intuition. Bruh, if that was real, Vader / Anakin would have done that, and then none of this shit would have happened. It's bullshit. Alright, squats time. Exactly. I didn't even read your message, but we were both on... Yeah, no. And then, like, the Force walkie-talkie nonsense between Rey and Kylo. Nah. It's like... That's so stupid. I can't get behind... Again, it's my biggest gripe with magic systems. Any series, any book, any game, any anime that has a magic system but can't stay consistent with it immediately bores me, and I no longer care because they don't stick to their own rules and it doesn't make sense. It's like, they can just literally make whatever happen because they need to. And it's stupid. Like, again, I understand it's magic, but, like, stay consistent with your own rules. Wish she had a proper growing arc? Yes. If they gave us a proper training arc or some reason, something for us to latch onto as to why it works, then I would have been fine with that. But they didn't. She was literally a Jedi for like 3 days, and I was like, cool, I can do anything. Plus, it wasn't even a forbidden thing. Exactly! No, exactly! It's like, healing, like, that would be good. They should be teaching everyone how to heal. There we go. 25. It could be she decided to merge the light. Yeah, like they could have done some dumb shit like that and it would have felt better. But no. No, they didn't. Yeah. There's just a lot of wasted potential. It could have been so good. But thank you all for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. I did a lot of workout. Thank you guys for keeping me in shape, helping me reach my Kratos body eventually. But it's also sad they felt bad, right? It could have been so much better. That's the thing. It's like it could have been so much better. And like I'm not even a super geek of Star Wars fan, but like I enjoyed the series, I enjoyed the lore, I enjoyed the worlds. But it's like even as like a casual enjoyer, they fucked it up so bad. Right? Get that sleeper build because all I wear is fucking like loose baggy clothing. And essentially sweats. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. Oh, you guys enjoyed yourselves. I'm definitely enjoying Baguette Game. It's fun. We got the sword. Now we're gonna have to go back next time and loot this entire area that we kind of left behind and talk to everyone in the city. But yeah. We will take care of that on Saturday. I'm trying to think. Here you guys go. The tubers, if you guys want to help support me over there, I am trying to partner push this year. We are at 300 and something subs, 1,500-ish watch hours. So if you guys want to help, feel free to check that out. I do D&D board game stuff, and also live stream over there. So if you guys want to lurk there, that I appreciate that. You also get no ads over there, if that matters. um, but yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, shilling wise. I do know I'm currently in the midst of scripting up 2 new board game reviews and how to plays for the channel. So I'm getting those scripts done because I managed to play 2 new board games the other day with my friends. So that's exciting. And then I just have to wait for a couple other things in the background, and then I can record that, talk to my editor, my old editor, be like, hey, Francis, you still alive and available? Here you go. Throw them at him and let him work his magic. But I am excited about doing that again. Trying to think. If you guys want to join the Discord, feel free to join on over there, where we do community nights for anime watch-alongs and other stuff like that. Also, if you guys want to vote for which next roguelike we play after Darkest Dungeon 2, join that. Drop your vote in the poll, or if you have a different suggestion in the games channel. But I think that's all I have in terms of self-shilling and stuff like that. Again, thank you for joining me. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for all the subs, Rika and King. We've also, okay, one more thing about the game about yes. The Stoic Ib. It is super fantasy, and it is super because it is. Oh, it's no way. That's the most fake thing I've ever heard. All right, let me see. Something. Library, new game. Let me just check this out real quick. Like, it actually works as intended. No weighing. Oh, interesting. So this is like a very, very story. Ooh, okay. I'll have to do a quick check then. Can also put a bucket on your head. I think this might be just like, I might make this like an RPG that I play like on the Wednesday, Saturday. I'll have to double check exactly how long an intended run could potentially be. Yeah. Because I know originally I was planning to finish this and then go play Ragnarok, God of War. But this looks kind of interesting. I like the art style. And I like the D&D aspect of it. That if this isn't too long, maybe we play this and then we play Ragnarok. Or we play this immediately after Ragnarok. Because God of War 2018 didn't take me as long as I thought it was going to take. Currently it's reported to be 24 hours. Oh, only 24 hours? Okay. Yeah, so then we'll play this after Expedition 33 and then do Ragnarok. Yeah, this seems really interesting. And Ragnarok's not going anywhere. All right, cool. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, King. Really appreciate that. Yeah, so once we finish Expedition, we'll play Esoteric Ebb. Nice. But yes, so we'll be streaming again on Saturday. Some more Expedition, and then we will also on Sunday we'll be doing more Darkest Dungeon. One second, let me. Let's play a love song right now. We'll play this one. On Sunday, more likely than not, we'll be playing Darkest Dungeon 2, like intended. Small chance I change that to my CZ, my gacha game CZN, and do the roguelike over there, just because there was a lot of content that I need to catch up on because new shit just dropped, literally today, and I want, I'm choking, and I kind of want to catch up on that stuff, but I will figure that out. I'll let you guys know, obviously. But yes, thank you for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Fuck, she just got offline. Shit. I was planning to raid Yuke, but she just raided out. Damn it, Yuke. Okay. You got another one? Yeah. If you have a suggestion for a raid target, I'm all for it. No worries. I'm fine with selfish raids. Wait, is Cypher on actually? No, Cyber's not on. Okay, I guess he's. I don't know why I thought he was streaming all week for his birthday week and affiliate week. Ooh, okay. Yeah, yeah. He's in the stream. I see, I see. Yeah, so I was gonna say either Michi or I was gonna raid potentially to Sybil. Cause I've been watching Sybil a lot lately to go to bed. Shit, that's always a comfy, cozy time for me. 1 second. I gotta do this, and I gotta do this. All right, that's taken care of. Yeah, we can raid into Michi. I think I've raided Michi like once or twice. We can raid into her. She's always fun. She's very cutesy. So for everyone who doesn't know, Michi is a very cutesy, fun girl. I think it's maid, right? She's like angel maid. I can't remember exactly what the theme is. Yeah. I've watched Michi many a times. She's fun. Yeah, Angel Maid Cafe. That's what I thought. She also, if I remember correctly, she actually does actual like maid idol stuff IRL, like at some cons and stuff. So it's actually really cool to go hang out with her and see her. So definitely go check her out. It is gonna be a very big vibe change from Expedition 33, as she is playing words escaping me. Pocopia. She's isn't just a VTuber character. Exactly. But yes, so she's playing Pokemon Pocopia. So it's going to be a lot more comfy, cozy vibes compared to me. But she says she's doing short stream, so we have to raid into her fast before she leaves too. But thank you all for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Here is raid messages. First one is if you are a follower and don't have emotes. Second one is if you have emotes surviving in Expedition 3. It's just like Pocopia, right? Pocopia, every time I've been seeing like Mocha and others play it, it's so silly, goofy. I love it. It's a silly game. But yes, thank you for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hope you guys had a fun time.
King Prawn
And
just became a true believer.
oh, okay. Thank you for the sub, King. Very much appreciate it. But yeah, no worries, no worries. But yeah, definitely go show Michi some love and appreciation. She's very fun. She's very cute. She does also some like really great Eevee trills. I think that's like one of my favorite redeems over on her end, is making her make some of the Pokemon sounds, because she does a great version of a lot of them. It's very cutesy and loved. But yes, that's all I have on my end. Thank you for joining me. I already said like 25 times. I will see you guys on Saturday for some more Expedition, and then Sunday for some roguelikes. But yeah, peace out and have a good time. And a good night or good morning or whatever your time zone is. It's midnight for me, so technically already tomorrow. But yes. Peace out, guys. Thanks.